long enough to go and graduate high school. But you know, we haven't graduated just yet. In fact, give me 1 second.
That's my boy right there.
Class of 2018, here we are, we made it. Before I begin, I would like to dispel the notion that they chose a perfect model student in me to speak here today. Because although I'm honored, I'm far from a poster child for academic excellence. You see, there were times in high school that I skipped class. There were many tests which I failed and many excuses that I've given. Granted, I have never violated honor code, at least officially.
You in trouble now?
I'm telling you this because obviously these are things I'm not very proud of when I reflect on my high school experience. And I know many of you have made similar mistakes throughout these past 4 years. But you learn most from the mistakes you make in life. My dad, who's in the audience today, tells me all the time, he says, never lose sight of where you are going and never forget where you come from. You see, my high school experience, to my own surprise, was not a complete failure. Yes, there are many things I regret, many classes I should have tried harder in, and many friendships I let too easily fade away. Freshman year was a bit rough, to put it lightly. I remember the very first big high school party I went to. This was mostly because I helped throw it. I remember the first football game. We were not very good that season, but hey, we came a long way to become district champions 2 years in a row. I remember my first girlfriend. My only girlfriend, actually. You see, life was much simpler back when all we had to care about was catching the bus in the morning and figuring out who we would ask to homecoming. I think it's safe to say that none of us were really ready for high school freshman year. But man, look at how much we've all changed. Except for me, I'm still only 5'8". Nonetheless, I am forever grateful for my high school years because although I do not cherish every memory fondly, I appreciate the fact that every accomplishment, every failure, every success, and every blunder I got to share with all of you. Look, I'm incredibly excited that high school is over, but I'm also sad that I'll never have it back. When you leave here today, the world may become a lot less forgiving than these past 4 years have been. But if high school has taught me anything, it is that this class, our class, is capable of so much more than we give off. This generation, our generation, can run among the best of them. Our accomplishments are unrivaled and our confidence remains as resilient and firm as ever. In an increasingly divided nation, we don't pay attention to fake news. We know a fraud when we see one and we always have each other's backs. We march with our heads held high and our fists in the air because we are not afraid of politics. We stand together despite our differences because the truth is we were framed by excellence. The internet inspired the way we interact. Our amazing music inspired our culture. Smartphones inspired our future engineers and our presidents inspired our future politicians. Many of you may not realize it, but we are the first released products of the new millennium. Born at the turn of a new age, we hold this unique responsibility to shape what the world will be like for many generations ahead, so don't take that for granted. Appreciate every lesson learned in adolescence. Appreciate every memory made, every story told, and every photo taken. Class of 2018, I wouldn't trade you guys for anything. except maybe Twitter fame. By the way, follow me on Twitter after this, at Jandrick C. Even you, Dr. Collins, she thinks I'm joking. From my alma mater, Seminole High School, thank you for developing all of us into the young adults we are today. It saddens me to say goodbye to you, but because of your dedicated faculty and staff, I feel more prepared than ever to say that I think we can take it from here. I bid you all good luck in your future endeavors, and in the wise words of my father, never lose sight of where you are going and never forget where you come from. Thank you.
Please welcome traditional valedictorian speaker, Crystal Choi.